Good morning. Welcome to Football Heritage. Today I'll be bringing you the preview of Ipswich Town versus Manchester United game, which will be played on Sunday. And this is the first game of the new Manchester United coach, Ruben Amorim. And I just want to say a few things about his press conference. And the first thing I want to look at is when he talked about his style of play, that he's going to stick to his style of play. He's going to stick to his philosophy. And this is very crucial. If he wants to succeed, I think this is a step in the right direction, because the coaches before him, after Sir Alex Ferguson retired, the coaches before Amorim, most of them try to play their style of play in the first few games, but after that they changed their style of play to suit the players. And this was one of the reasons that they were fired, because changing their philosophy, changing their style of play contributed for them to be fired. And I love this about Amorim, that it is his way of playing. There is no other way beside his way of playing. If you don't cope, if you don't put in good performances, you will be out of the team, and eventually you will be out of the football club completely. And I love this. This is a good music to my ears. I love this about this coach. And another thing I want to look at from that press conference is when he talked about the team losing possession often, that most of the time we give away the ball cheaply. And this is a glaring fact. Any Manchester United fan, if you watch Manchester United playing, you know this team is not good in possession. We always give the ball away cheaply, particularly Bruno Fernandes, our number 10, a guy who's supposed to dictate play in the midfield, a guy who's supposed to make sure the team is in control of the game, a guy who's supposed to make sure to keep possession if there is no space in behind the opposition defense. You should keep possession, and this is how it should be done. And I love this about Amorim. I love this about him. And I think he has been watching Manchester United games to recognize that weakness, that we always give the ball away cheaply. I do believe he is going to address that. He's going to have a war with Bruno Fernandes, because it is his way. If you don't cope with his demand, you will be out. And I love that. And he also mentioned professionalism, how players should be professional, because he had an interview with Gary Neville, and Neville asked him about Rashford and Casemiro trip to New York City, because the entire squad, they had a 5 days off, and Casemiro and Rashford decided to go to New York. So he said it was the decision of the club to give the players 5 days off. And the club did not communicate with the players where to go or where not to go. The club didn't tell the players where to go and where not to go. But in my opinion, they should have stayed in Manchester to do something meaningful, because the club is 13th in the Premier League table. The club is struggling, so they should have stayed, especially with new manager in charge. They shouldn't have made that trip. He also talked about the transfer, that he is in charge of transfer. He will be in charge of transfer. This is crucial because he will identify players that are going to cope with his demand, that are going to suit his style of play. I love this manager. His self-confidence, the way he believes in himself. I love that about him. I believe this is the right man at the right time for the job. We cannot feel this has to work. If it doesn't work, we got to get rid of the players, because too many coaches have come to this football club and failed miserably. This has to work. And he also said he believes in the players until they can prove him wrong. That's a good thing. Give them the benefit of the doubt. If you don't perform, you're out. And let me go into the game. My predicted 11 for this game. Andre Onana will be in goal, because he's going to use back three. And the back three will be Lenny Yoro, Matthias De Ligt, and Lisandro Martinez. And the two wing back, the right wing back will be Diego Dalot. The left wing back will be Mazraoui. And we have Manuel Ugarte and Casemiro in the middle of the pack. Number 9, Rasmus Højlund, and two men will play right behind Højlund, and that two men will be Bruno Fernandes and Marcus Rashford. And we only have two players out right now, Lindelof and Harry Maguire. So most of our players that were injured, they are back from their injuries. So it's going to be the hard game, because Ipswich Town, they won their last game in the Premier League against Tottenham Hotspur, and they won that game away to Spurs. So they have some confidence, and it's going to be the hard game. But I think we're going to win this game 3-1. That's my prediction for the game. But they're going to make it hard for us, because they will be playing home. And we all know, if you're a Manchester United fan, we know the media, they love, the mainstream media, the British media, they love to talk about Manchester United. Everything is all about Manchester United. Every little thing, they will criticize Manchester United. You will see another club will even be worse than Manchester United, but they will not talk about that club. But only Manchester United they will talk about. And you know why? One of the reasons, most of those pundits, those ex-players, those ex-coaches, most of them, Manchester United ruined their career. Manchester United ruined their career when they were playing football. Manchester United ruined them when they were coaching, because while in the 90s and the early 2000 up to 2013, Manchester United won the most Premier League titles. And this is the reason why some of their criticism It's beyond me. It's beyond my understanding. Every little thing they will criticize Manchester United. And some of those guys, they have what I call post Premier League disorder, PPLD. People like Gabriel Agbonlahor, he has post Premier League disorder, PPLD. This is the reason why he always criticizes Manchester United in everything. Craig Burley is another one. Manchester United ruined his career when he was playing for Chelsea. So he has PPLD. Leboeuf, he was not a good defender. I saw Leboeuf play. He was a terrible player. But he always criticized Manchester United because he used to play for Chelsea. And he didn't win the Premier League because of Manchester United. He has post-Premier League disorder, PPLD. Shaka Haslor, another one. He was a terrible goalkeeper. Very terrible. But he has that disorder, PPLD. Graham Souness, always bitter. Always. Everything about Manchester United, he's bitter. Because when he was a coach, Manchester United ruined his coaching career. He didn't win any major trophy because of Manchester United. So he has PPLD, post-Premier League disorder. This is the reason they will sit on the mainstream media and talk rubbish, garbage about Manchester United all the time. This is where they get a daily bread from. They have to bring news about Manchester United. This is how they survive. But this time around, we the fans of Man United, we will be on you. We coming for you. When you come for our coach, we coming for you. So you can subscribe to my channel. The link is in the description. It's the Football Heritage. Peace. I'm out of here.